Hey, welcome back to this video production tips for makers. In this video I'm going to discuss this very cheap lens that I picked up on Amazon. It is a 35mm f1.7 that's been adapted to fit my Sony E-mount. It also comes in various other mounting options for other interchangeable camera systems. The nice thing about this being so cheap is if you're rough in your workshop with your lenses, you're only out $35 if you break it. But it's built pretty rugged, and I've kind of thrown it around my bag while traveling, and it's been pretty great. So I'm going to get into a couple of the things that I really like about this lens. First being that since it's an f1.7, you can really dial your focus in. You can see here I'm kind of focusing in and out of the range, and you can see how it's has a very narrow area of focus. So you can focus on the piece that you want to highlight while blurring out some of your background in the shot. So with that that big range of focus, you can do some clever stuff with a kind of a pan up and zoom out while you're unfocusing it. It also has an aperture dial that you can twist as you're making your shot, so you can adjust light and all that without messing with a lot of your other camera settings. So this is just another shot of the lens in action. You can see it looks pretty nice for being a $35 lens, and I don't use it that often because it is manual focus and it's hard to dial that in when you're working by yourself, but for the price, you can get some really nice shots. You can see here I'm using it to blur out the messy background of my workshop, which would be a very big distraction with another camera lens. And I'm focusing this in right on the area that I'm working on that I want the viewer to be focusing on. So you can see here the background, how messy it was. It's not distracting at all, and you're really only focused on the work that I'm doing right now. Another fun thing, this lens has a lot of really unique lens flaring things happening. So I just have an LED light wrapped around a film to color it a little bit, and just moving it around the lens in different areas, and you can get a really creative effect to show off your final build that you're doing. So next I'm just going to show you a few shots out in the wild where I didn't have control over lighting. It was either dark scenery, or I couldn't set up lights and that kind of thing. So this is just filmed right out on the street in Chicago with just street lights, and you can see the lens flare and the blurred background gives us a really kind of cool cinematic shot. And here's another one where you can see all those street lights just giving a lot of different glares everywhere. Now this shot was taken at a bar that was very poorly lit, and it's hard to tell because it was shot at f1.7. It looks very bright, and there's a funny guy in the background that I could kind of focus in on with that lens and then get back to the lead singer. So with that f1.7, you can really target in on a specific scene like this slide guitar player and blur out the background. And here's just another shot at the Pike Place Market in Seattle. I really like how vibrant the colors look. That looks very saturated. There is no color correction going on in these videos whatsoever. It's all in camera, no post-processing, and it's just a really fun looking, unique thing that you couldn't really get with other lenses. So I hope you give one of these lenses a try. It's $35. You can get it for a lot of different systems. I'll leave a link in the description below to Amazon where you can purchase one of these if you want to try it out. There are some limitations. You got to focus it yourself, and maybe you don't want that effect that it gives, but I really like it, and I hope you give it a try. So thanks for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you know of some other lenses you want me to try, or have some other tips that you want me to share for increasing your production value, leave them in the comments below. And please subscribe, and we'll see you guys soon. All right, bye.
Caution! Caution! Giant flash! Caution! Transit turning left.